Hi, it's Crypto Guy in South Africa. So today I'm going to be focusing on our rewards payment. So we've been working on a solution to pay out our rewards. I've been working with CryptoChain on this. He's done quite a bit of the coding. I've been doing a lot of testing, checking everything, and we've come out with a solution that we can then use to pay. I've got a website, that I'm going to make the URL available where all my voters can actually go and see, what is their progress. And CryptoChain will do the same thing. So we're going to make it visible that how much are you earning in rewards, and you can track it and see how everything's going from there. But also at the same time, I'm also going to pay out something today and then give a little something extra at the end. So you got to watch all of it and see what I'm going to give a little extra at the end. So for me, it's important that we pay out, but now remember one thing before I go into the system. I am not in the 27, so I'm not making blocks. I'm outside of the 27. And I don't think there's many super representatives actually rewarding outside of the 27 that I'm aware of. I'm not aware of anyone that is. So this is where we're trying to do something different. We're going to be, I'm going to be rewarding specifically outside of that 27. I'm going to be looking after my voters, and I hope they will look after me in turn and get me up there. So if I go into here as an example, you can then see all the voters that have voted for me. If I go back one, I can also then see CryptoChains. So we'll both each have a website, and then we can both each see each other's voters. But right at the end of the day, this is for our voters to come here and say, okay, they're voting for me, and where is their address? What is their vote percentage? And then what is important to realize is, remember, I said we're not in the 27, so we're not making block rewards. But when you're outside of the 27, there's a variable amount that you get, and we've then listed this as like a bonus rewards in the column, and this amount will adjust depending on as we get more votes, as an example. And as we get close to the 27, the rewards that we get as a bonus will also vary and change. And then once you're in here and you see your account, you can say, okay, I want to have a look at that, and you can see over here how much the vote was, what is the vote weight percentage, and then you can see so far the bonus rewards. So we can go in here, and then we can have a look over here, and then we can see. Now, what is important, what we've done, is we've tracked per every 6 hours. So basically, you must remember the voting system updates every 6 hours, and every 6 hours we track, who was there, what was their percentage and their vote percentage, and what was the rewards we got for there, and then we, distribute it accordingly like that. Whereas, some SRs will pay at the end of the week, or they're paying daily, but when they're paying daily, we don't know if they're actually keeping track of each one. So we've tried to make this really accurate so that you can see exactly, per session. And this helps because, if we pay only after 24 hours, then the voters that have there, you could have a voter that just joined that last 6 hour session and get the same amount for the loyal voters that have been there the full 24 hours, as an example. Because the full 24 hours will have 4 6 hour slots, where they could have switched over and a new slot changes. So it's just to give you an idea. So we've tried to really keep it in detail, keep it going. And then over here you can see, here's the bonus rewards. Then you can see over here it's 27 vote percentage and then 1.4, but the rewards didn't decrease so much. But the reason that happened is because another voter came in with a higher weight, and that gave us more rewards that we get from the variable. So the impact here was little, even though the percentage dropped quite a bit. So it's just to give you an idea. It's a bit of a calculation that goes in the background depending on the rewards we get, and then we go from there. So there's those details, and this is for our voters to come and see. Then from our perspective, when we do our payment run, we come in here, we say, what payments are we going to stage? Anyone with a payment above 0.01 or 0.1, I can't remember the exact setting, should get a payment, if you want to call it that. I think it's 0.01 if I remember correctly. So you should get a payment, and then we go from there. So I've already staged it. Then what I have to then do is just come in here. I have to run the pay engine. I'm going to say, yes, I confirm. No. I'm going to paste. All right, and there we go, it's done. Okay, then we can come back here and we can have a look at the payments in the history, just refreshing the page. And then over there, we can see the payment history. So now this is the actual payment that we did. And I can go over here, open the transaction ID. I will then see on TronScan the actual payment. And because we just did it, it's still in unconfirmed. And we can see that it will then go through. But as you can see, it's 75. So the voting rewards have gone through, as you can see. Then what I'm going to be doing extra is, as you can see, I've paid out my voters. Now the balance has gone down. The voters that don't have more than 0.01 didn't obviously pay. We have to have a minimum of that. But now, if we look at this also, we have voters that came and then left. So, you know, if I have to go into the detail here, we'll see that they voted for me. They would have been a 1 or 2 votes, whatever it may be, and then they left. So it never got past 0.01. But a lot of these other voters, even though it's 1, 3, and all these other ones, these are what I would call early come voters. These are voters that came really early and supported me this week. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give TRX, a bit of TRX to each of my voters here. I'm going to give 3 TRX per voter extra. I'm just going to pay it out extra, and that will be done today, up and above the current rewards. And that's just for me saying thanks to my early supporters that have supported me. 3 TRX per one, it's not done by weight. So the actual payout was done by vote weight, but now this is just going to be 3 TRX for everyone. So these early comers that came like this, they're going to easily double it. And then the guys with the higher amounts, don't get me wrong, I do appreciate it, but I just want to give everyone a little something as an appreciation for supporting me. Just showing over here that I've paid the 3 TRX to all the voters that stuck around with me for this first week. And yeah, just to say thanks, appreciation. So thanks for voting for me, and carry on voting for me. But bear in mind, this is not guaranteed every week, this additional 3 TRX. But I might do something else different. So vote for me if you want to see what happens.